everyone, welcome back to my channel. Just kidding. That's better. I wanted to film like the other way, but I decided I'll get ready for you guys, and I had like a huge breakout on my face. So everyone just go ahead and ignore that. I tried to cover it as best I can, but literally I have not had a breakout in so long, but it's a karma one because I was making fun of somebody else's breakout, and you know, if you point out someone else's breakout, you're always gonna get one yourself. So anyways, I decided it's like a rainy, dreary, cold day here in Texas. I decided I would go ahead and do my makeup and my hair regardless. So I got some poodle curls happening here. Definitely did not turn out the way I wanted to, so we're just gonna roll with it. I don't know what's happening with my hair, so it was one of those things where I did it, and then once it was done, I was like, well, that's how that's gonna look today. So let's just go ahead. I have my monthly favorites. I haven't done many favorites recently, and I think I actually missed last month's monthly favorite. I did like one in the middle of October, so I did like October, November. So then I didn't do all of November, but now I got some December favorites. So let's just go ahead and roll into my favorites. If you're new here, new to my channel, please subscribe down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you do not miss a video, and let's go. Okay, with the holidays coming up, I always find myself having to whiten my teeth. My teeth get, like, with coffee drinking, tea drinking, all that, my teeth start to get dingy, and I love White with Style. Now, I've worked with them before, and we decided to work again around the holidays because I was like, I love White with Style. Let me tell you, I've tried so many different teeth whitening products since I've been on YouTube and before, and I have extremely sensitive tiny little nugget teeth, and so a lot of products just really, like, you know, like after you use them you go, they burn your teeth. This does not give me any sensitivity, and if you're like someone super sensitive, they also have a more sensitive kit. What I love about this kit is you can literally get up to 7 shades whiter just with one use. I typically will do it maybe like once a week to try and get my teeth as white as possible, like right before the holidays, like holiday pictures or a party that I want to go to. So this kit includes 10 treatments in it. So inside you're going to get this gel. Now they also have so many different flavors like cinnamon, strawberry, mint. So you can get whatever type of flavor that you want. I've tried strawberry before and I really liked that one. They are gluten-free, PBA-free, vegan, and sensitivity-free, and I'm here to tell you I would not recommend something to whiten your teeth if it was not, like, if it made my teeth extra sensitive. It definitely doesn't, and like I said, I'm someone who suffers from tooth sensitivity, and this isn't even the sensitive kit. So if you have like severe sensitivity, you could try the sensitive kit. Okay, so you're going to get your mouthpiece. Now it comes fresh with, you know, your own, like in a package wrapper, and then it gives you instructions. Now these are molded to my teeth, so you just put them in and they like suction right to your teeth, and it gives you step-by-step instructions. You just stick the stuff in, put it in, put the light in, put it like this, put the light in, and then hold it in for 30 minutes. Then you take the tray out, rinse your mouth out, and bada bing, bada boom, you have whiter teeth. They also have these cotton swabs that you can protect your gums with these. I don't have the problem where it like kind of raises up to my gums, so I don't need that. But it's here as an option if you have like super sensitive gums. I know a lot of people have really sensitive gums. So this kit is great because it's affordable. It's $28. You're gonna get 10 treatments in it. It's a huge, like with my discount code, it's usually like 200 and something, but with my discount code, you can get the kit for $28. My discount code is Mrs. Lola Lynn. So if you're looking for great teeth whitening that doesn't make your teeth sensitive, check out White with Style. I will leave my coupon code down below if you're interested, and a click to this exact kit. Also, there is 100% natural coconut activated charcoal kit. Now that's usually $297, but you can get it for $56 with the code. So anyways, absolutely been loving that, and I am due up for another one because I have holiday pictures coming up and I want my teeth to be super white. And you know when you're wearing like red lipstick and everything, you just really want to have white teeth to combat the red. I like to wear a blue red lipstick, especially around the holidays. And so if I don't want to have like corn teeth, you know, so I always love to whiten. Okay, two palettes that I have used consistently throughout the last month and a half. The first one, this is already dirty, but I know I could just take a baby wipe and clean it, but the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, I love this thing. I have the old packaging, but I just went ahead and taped the names of the shadows to the back. I mean, that's fine for me. I know everyone's like kind of like up in arms over like getting the new packaging with the names, but I mean, it's fine to me. I love every single shade in here. I don't really use these shades right here, the purples and these aqua shades. They're just not my thing. But I love all the different transition shades. But the most used color for me is this one, Smoky But Natural. I used this on a friend who was getting her makeup done. I've been using this like on a ton of smoky eyes. It really is that perfect like smoky but natural shade. Like if you do this and a little bit of deeper on the outer corner, it just looks really, really pretty. You can use it alone or you can get it wet and intensify it, but I mean, I just like it on its own. I pack it on using a flat shader brush or I will use my finger. All the shades in here I like to get wet, but I mean, that's just me, and I've said this before, I don't understand why people like think that that's a bad thing. If someone says, oh, I got it wet, like, so what? You had to get it wet. Like, water's free. We're not telling you to, like, you need additional products. Like, sometimes just get a little shadow wet, and like, you would love to see the improvement of it. Like, it just makes it so much more metallic, you know? So anyways, I love that shade, and I love this gold shade up here. What's this one called? Queen. I love this gold shade, especially now coming around the holidays. It's just a really pretty gold color. It's almost like a bronze right here. So I love that. So that palette for me is like a definite winner. Plus I love all the transition shades that it has in it. It's so pretty. And I mean, I love all these like deeper shades that you can darken things up with. So this has been a go-to for me. I do not have a Morphe code. I'm not affiliated with Morphe, but if you do want a discount code, one that I use is my friend, like whenever I'm buying anything, is my friend Stephanie from Babs Beauty. If you don't follow her, she's amazing. You should check her out. Her code is Babs Beauty and you can save money. The next palette I pulled out is this one from Colored Rain. This is so pretty. This is the Queen of Hearts palette. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I've just been wearing it a ton recently. Like my hair is getting like super, like let's just zhuzh it a little bit. I don't know what's happening to it, but let's give it a little freshen up. Like I don't know what to do with it, but we're just gonna let it run free. So I love this palette. I pulled it back out and I used this shade Princess right here, which is just like a really pretty matte shade. These shades are super duper buttery and beautiful. It just blends in right there. It just blends in really pretty. But I think the star of the show, like there's beautiful, like this reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. Like let's just say what it is. The only thing that I would say if people are asking me, what's the difference? The Slash wants to play me. If they say, what's the difference? It has this metallic shade right here that it doesn't have. It has a little bit more of an orange. This is like more orange than in the Modern Renaissance. And these two shades are like a taupey and a golden, like bronze, orangey copper. It's so pretty. It's what's on my lid right now. I do have a little bit of the Stila Kitten Karma Magnificent Metal thing on, but like look at this shade. Like you get it wet and it's just unbelievably incredible. It doesn't, I don't even have it wet on my eyes today. Look at that. That's not wet, just like pure pigment. Let's do this one right here, Royal Highness, which is the taupey one. Like so pretty. So I like how you can do more of a coppery look, or you can do more of a cool tone look and just kind of use some of those purples and then that taupey in the center. So I love this palette, and I've just, like I said, been using the Jaclyn Hill palette and this palette pretty consistently. The only thing is this doesn't have a matte transition or matte brow bone shade, so I do always go into the Anastasia Renaissance palette, Modern Renaissance palette, for that like brow bone shade. It does have like a shimmery shade which is called Crown, but it's not a matte transition shade like I like, or why do I keep saying that? brow bone shade like I like to have. So that is the color Crown. But anyways, this palette is great. If you can get your hands on it, it's definitely a great palette. I'm just cleaning my palettes off over here. I've kind of forgotten about it, to be quite honest, and then I pulled it out because I was doing my friend's makeup, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use this palette today, and I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette on her because I've been loving that recently. And then when I pulled this palette out, I haven't been able to put it down. Okay, I wanted to talk about this from Laura Geller. This is part of their holiday collection. It's called the Hollywood Blushing Baked Blush Trio. If you've wanted to try some of Laura Geller's blushes, please just pick up this trio. It has some of my favorites in it. It has the shade Honeysuckle, which is like the most gorgeous, gorgeous shade. It has Bora Bora and it has Pink Grapefruit. These blushes are beautiful. I've never tried Bora Bora, so getting it in this palette was like a first, but it looks like a peachy bronze. Honestly, I haven't even tried this one yet because I've been so stuck on using Honeysuckle and Pink Grapefruit, but that is what Bora Bora looks like. These just have like a subtle sheen to them. This one is Pink Grapefruit. I'm going to do that one in the center. And they just give your cheeks like this gorgeous, almost like inner glow. And then this is Honeysuckle right here. So if you have been wanting to try out these blushes, this is a great tip to get them all three in this kit. I forget the price on them, but I will leave it linked down below. You can get this at Ulta. I mean, just such beautiful colors, and they just literally light up your face. I think they look good on everyone that I've ever tried them on. Even if you have mature skin, they have a beautiful sheen and they look really good on the skin. So definitely check those out. These are like must-have blushes for me, and if you can get like smaller ones in a trio, it's perfect because you can try more than one shade. Let's talk face products. So my favorite primer that I have just cannot put down recently is this Too Faced Primed and Peachy. I think I've been talking about this in several videos. Maybe I had it in my last favorites. I love this. It's got a really nice sort of like consistency to it where it's almost like moussey, and it just sort of fills in and smooths things out. It gives you a nice matte finish. If you want to add in a sheen at some point with your foundation or whatnot, you can go ahead and do that, but I don't find that it makes me too matte. It really just smooths everything out. I mean, you can't really smooth out that, but I mean, it smooths everything out and fills in the pores. So I love this. I can't say enough good things about it. It's definitely a great primer. Also, I have been using, crowd, I grabbed the wrong shade. I've been using the shade Fawn of the Jouer foundation, but I did mix a little bit of this one in. That's why I grabbed the wrong one. This is Sand. The Jouer foundation is what I'm wearing on my face right now. It is such a full coverage foundation. It stays all day, and paired with this primer, I really feel like it gives you a flawless look. You literally need like one pump, just one pump will do your entire face, and you don't have to do a second layer. And so it feels lightweight. You don't feel like you're wearing like a cake face, but you do literally have flawless skin because the coverage is so extreme. So if you do want to purchase any Jouer products, I do have a 15% off discount code. It's Lola15 off. It's an affiliate code, so if you do use it, I get a portion of the sale. But that foundation is amazing, and now is the time to snag it around the holidays or put it on your wish list, whatever. Next thing up I wanted to talk about is this concealer from Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter Concealer. It's waterproof, full coverage, amazing, amazing. So a lot of you guys, I said, oh, should I do a full video? Because I got the full collection from Urban Decay. So I was like, oh, should I do a full video? A lot of people said yes. You guys, that week, literally I counted like 20 videos. There were so many people that were comparing it to Tarte Shape Tape, doing comparison, showing all the colors. Some really great videos are already out there, and of people who give really great opinions. The only difference is I didn't see anyone with super mature skin do a video. So that's maybe what a lot of you guys want to know. So I wanted to update you my thoughts on this because it's a super full coverage concealer, and so it tends to maybe look dry or show creases, and I figured a lot of you guys might want to know because I am over 35, or I'm 35, so I'm gonna say 35. But I'm 35, and you know, I already did a video when I was talking about using concealer under the eyes are some of my tips and tricks for 35 and over doing your makeup. And one of them is using less concealer, because you don't need to do the hoot like triangles and stuff. You don't need to bake and all that. This is perfect under the eyes. It's not too drying. It's completely full coverage, but literally you just need a like tink, like a tiny little dot will do you. What is that? A dot will do? What's that catchphrase? It's not a dollop of daisy, but it's just like a tiny little drop is going to do you right. So this is the shade that I've been using the most, which is light warm. And you just do like, I literally will do like just like this much on, and then if you spread it out, it just moves and manipulates into the skin flawlessly, and you tap it out. And I just literally use the warmth of my finger and tap it out. So, I think my kids said the other day, like, Mommy, don't use your middle finger for things. But okay, so just use your ring finger, because that is the least pressure for under your eyes. So just tap it in, and I just do it right here in the inner corners, and I just don't fuss with doing it right here, because if you drag your concealer out too far, you're gonna get it in if you have any crow's feet or anything. I don't, but I also get Botox, so that's why. But if you just press it in right here and you just kind of like move it around, it's perfect for concealing under the eyes. I'm telling you, this little homie lasts all day long, and it's definitely like, oh baby, oh baby. The first time I used it, I was like, oh, yes, 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 because it doesn't look like anything on your skin, and I was afraid it was gonna be super heavy, drying, creasy, showing all my lines and everything like that. So I'm here to tell you, if you are over 35 and you're kind of nervous to try this concealer, like maybe Tarte Shape Tape didn't work for you, I feel like Tarte Shape Tape is a little bit more drying under the eyes. I love it though, I love it. But I have to be extra careful with this, and I think this is just a little bit is going to go a long way, so you're not going to use this up very fast, because you need the tiniest amount of concealer. But the thing that's great about that is the tiniest amount is going to give you the maximum coverage. So it's perfect, because you're not using a lot of product, which doesn't crease in your eyes, and you don't even have to set it. It's waterproof. It's perfect. So for those of you who like don't like to bake under your eyes because it accentuates your fine lines, like honestly, you have to pick this up. It's so good. Okay, one highlighter has been speaking my language this month, and it's from Milani. These are like such good highlighters. This is the Afterglow Strobe Light. They have like a day glow, afterglow. This is the more pinky of them, but there is like a golden one. I love this one. This is what I'm wearing on my face today. I just love it. They're super duper nice because they're not like too metallic, but they really give a really nice glow to the skin. It's so finely milled, and it's kind of like that gelée consistency. Is that how you say it? Gelée? Jelly? Gelée? G-E-L-E-E? Whatever consistency that the MAC and Extra Dimension highlighters are. It's very similar to that. Like you could get this wet and it'd be like Shazam. But I just use a Morphe like natural bristle hair brush and apply this, and I love it. And I love the I think the other one's Day Glow too. Yeah, and this is Afterglow. I love them both. They're so pretty. So if you can find them, definitely pick them up. I think they actually might have a trio out for around the holidays, so I'm gonna look for that. But these are excellent highlighters, especially like a drugstore price. So you can find Milani if you live in Texas, you can find it at H-E-B, but I usually look at Walgreens, CVS, things like that. So check these out, and if you can find that trio, like winner chicken dinner. Okay, I have two lip products that I have just been loving. This isn't the particular, like, I'm not just saying like this color, but this product, I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before, but the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks, these are so pretty. I wore this color on Thanksgiving. They stay forever. They stay forever. I did a full video on these, and they're just so good, and I can't stress to you how comfortable they feel on the lips and how great they stay. So this shade is in Shakedown, and I go between Shakedown and Cowboy, but I wore Shakedown on maybe I wore cowboy actually on Thanksgiving, but I've been wearing shakedown recently. It's just such a pretty color. I do, like I said, have a full lip swatch video of the entire collection, but I love these. They dry down to a matte and then they just don't go anywhere. Like, I'm talking nowhere. I wore it all day. I ate Thanksgiving and everything with it, and it did not move at all. It did not budge. So those are like a major favorite for me this month. Another favorite is from Laura Lee and ColourPop. Now, she did a collection for the No Kill LA animal shelter, and I love the idea of that. All the proceeds went to No Kill LA, so congrats to Laura Lee for collabing and for such a great cause. One of the colors in the trio was this one, and it's called Wham, and it's a glossy lip, and I love this one because it's perfect to just do like a nude lip and then just tap this in the center. I'm gonna try and swatch it on my hand, but it's just basically a clear with like, or a clear champagne with a lot of little tiny glitters in it, but you can't feel them on your lip. So you just put it in the center. I wonder if I should just try and, let me just try real quick and put a little bit in the center and see if you can like see. Yeah, I just put like a little bit in the center of my lips and then press them together with whatever lip I'm wearing, but preferably a nude. And it just makes your lips look super juicy and glowy. Really love it. I'm hoping you can still get your hands on it. I know that this collection is limited edition, but if you happen to get it in the trio and you hadn't tried it yet, like pull it out, or hopefully maybe you can get your hands on it. I don't know if it's still there. So anyways, that is it for my favorites, and hopefully you guys all had a great month. Sorry I'm like lacking in videos this month. It's just with kids and holiday things and parties and all that kind of stuff, and all the holiday like things that you have to do with the kids and whatever. It's just obviously my kids take priority. Again, check below for the discount code if you're interested in with the White with Style. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave some of your favorites throughout the month down below. Subscribe before you leave, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.